So far, my thoughts on the Daystate Regal, having shot it today extensively, is really good. It's taken everything that I've thrown at it and it's knocked every target over that you could give it really. Just going to shoot it a little bit more now on the HFT course at Furnice Mill, where hopefully knock some more down. We're at the club now. A few shooters having a plink on the range. Brought the Daystate down to have a little go on the HFT course. So I'll put that on the mini course and see what it can do. I'll be using the laser just to give you as much chance as possible. We've got a target here now. It's just hiding behind that tree. So I'll see if we can get it. I'll tell you the range in a minute. We've got 46 yards on this one, which is 2 mil dots hold over. There you have it. Another target here. This one's at a laze, 25 yards. Straight down, first shot. Keep the camera live. Got another one. Another one down. That was without the laser, that was just an estimated range. On the laser it's 36 yards. So, rabbit here. Rabbit's at 18 yards. And there it goes down. Got a rat here, and this rat's at a laze, 30 yards. There you go, third shot. Not quite 100% on that one, but that's definitely me and not the rifle. I was only resting on my post after all. So we've got another nice little HFT target here, in between the trees. There you have it. Got a squirrel in a similar position here. There you go. The rain came in and it came in heavy, but it cleared soon enough. A really tricky shot here. Elevated shot at what looks like a gorilla. Couldn't even get this on my EV2. Beautiful shot. A little bit more of a tester here. It's a squirrel just poking out behind the tree. It's a fairly long range squirrel and it's about 42 yards away. See if I can get him on the first go. Lovely shot. Well, here you've got a typical shot that you'd find in the field. It's a crow, just in between two branches. If you're in a real hunting situation, this would more likely be a squirrel. This is at 30 yards, which is bang on the zero. There we have it, gone over. Another really nice shot here on a squirrel. And this is 39 yards. Take it from prone. There we have it. Took a couple of shots, but I wasn't given enough wind. Well, I'm out again today and I'm hunting with the Daystate Huntsman Regal. I've just been granted permission to shoot pigeons on a field where I could previously only shoot rabbits. So I'm going to put some decoys out and see if I can get anything. First of all, I'm just going to have a little wander around this field, mount the camera onto this bracket here, which snaps onto the scope. I'm just going to see if I can get anything. Fingers crossed that we can make some good kills and get some nice footage for the channel. I've just come back from my other permission. I've come over the road. Where you just saw me shoot the squirrel from was over there. That was the kill with the Daystate Regal. First shot, it didn't drop it. I'm not sure where it hit. It wounded the squirrel, which is not good. And it was squealing a little bit. So that was the beauty of this rifle, is quick follow-up shots. Because I was just there like that. I heard it squealing, reloaded, bang, done. So the whole thing lasted about under 5 seconds. So although the first shot wasn't good, the second shot finished it off nicely. Here's the squirrel, and got finished off with a nice headshot. Can't see where the other shot was, but the main thing is it's down. Won't be doing any more damage to songbirds, and like I've said before in other videos, another rodent down. I'm at my permission now, where previously I could only shoot rabbits, and this pigeon's come and landed in on a post. It's quite long range, and as you can see, the laser's telling me it's 49 yards. So I'll line up on it and take a nice clean shot. As you just saw, I just took a lovely pigeon. I'm going to laser shot in a minute, and I'll put a little thing in to say where it was. And the pigeon dropped really quickly, really humanely. So that's a really nice shot for the Huntsman Regal. I'm really enjoying shooting this gun. It's nice and light as well, so I don't feel as though I need to have a sling on it, which is what I do with a lot of my springers. The narrow grip on this, it's just so light and manoeuvrable. Really impressed. I've set the bird I just shot up as a decoy, and it's brought this one in nicely. However, not knowing this rifle as well as I really should do, I fluff the shot and the pigeon gets away, only losing a few feathers. I've walked down the field, and there's a pigeon just roosting in the sun in this tree here. Arrow just pointed it out. So I slowly raised the rifle. It was too hot for my camouflage cap today. Squeeze off the shot, and here you can see it dropping in slow motion. It's not the best footage you've ever seen, but still gives an idea of the capabilities of this great rifle. You saw the pigeon, you saw it drop, but obviously because I didn't have the tripod, it's not as good as my usual videos, but it is just an indication of what this can do. So I hope you enjoyed that. So that makes this rifle 2 pigeons and a squirrel, the 2.2 Regal. So I knew the pigeon was in here somewhere. Beat all these nettles down, and I can just about see it in there. Ow! Ow! Rat bag! Flipping heck! I'm wearing trainer socks, so I'm being stung a fair bit. Come on. There it is in there. Be worth it though. Stick snapped. Still don't want to get stung. Get out of the way. Here's our pigeon. I went for a heart shot, that's why it dropped so quickly. So, it was facing that way to me, I think. So I hit it in there, where there's the ruffled feathers. It would have come in here and out there, straight through the heart, vital organ area. I saw this pigeon fly in and I stalked in really slowly till I was directly underneath it. Here you can see the arrow pointing out again. And I take the bird with a long shot. It's still got enough energy to fly on, but I hear it thud and then I see it in the paddock. He flew and the horses have found him for me. Fantastic. There it is. Dead on the floor. Brilliant bit of roost shooting that. It is about 28 degrees outside now, and it is 9:39. It's been the hottest day of the year since 9 years today. And here we've got the pigeon. I'll just lay the beautiful Daystate down there. There we have it. The shot I took, I chose to go for something what's known as a Texas bum shot, and that is a shot up through here, and the pellet travels into the heart, hopefully, or into the vital organs. In this case, it hit the lungs, so it flew out of the wood there, came right over our heads, and once it ran out of air, it came down in the field. So I'm really happy with that. I hope I got it on film. I haven't actually checked yet, but Daystate's doing pretty good so far. These pigeons often come in on the feeders. They defecate all over the patio, so they're just an all-round nuisance. But there's a cure for that, and it comes in the form of a Daystate Sovereign, fired from a Daystate Regal. I loose off the safety, wait for his head to come still, squeeze off the shot. He's hit with a clean headshot and he drops to the floor. That's just nerves now. They have the lovely Daystate and the walnut stock. As you saw there, I just took another great shot with the Daystate. I had to give it 1mm holdover on 4 mag, and I'd already calibrated for that by shooting a target at that range, at that angle. Pigeon went straight down as you saw. I got in with a lower head shot, so about here, between the base of the head and the end of the neck. It was an instant kill, which I would expect nothing less from a rifle of this quality. Another one comes in on the next day, doing exactly the same as the last one, beckoning at the Niger seed. Just come back from the HFT course, that's why I'm all in my gear. Trying to poke the rifle out as quietly as possible. Give him a whistle to keep still and clear his head from the feeder. And again, I take him with a perfect shot. He drops instantly. Not really any flapping from this one. Just a lot of blood splatter. Here we've got some of the power and accuracy of the Daystate Regal. Sub 12 foot-pound, but it does pack a really good punch. Looks like that's where the pellet exited. There's a lot of blood. Good shot. I just managed to get a great shot off with the Daystate on this young magpie. This is the first magpie that this Daystate shot, and it's the first one I've shot in a while. So I was just keen to get the shot off rather than faffing around with the camera and to get it on film. Magpies do a lot of damage to the countryside, the local songbirds, so it was really just a pest control exercise, and I just wanted to get the job done as quickly as possible. So unfortunately it wasn't on film, but it was a great shot. It was a pretty much identical shot to one I'd practiced at the club yesterday. It was an elevated shot about 20 yards, and I got him right where I wanted to. Pellet entered straight in the heart, and he dropped instantly. It was shot just out of that tree there. That's where the pellet entered and travelled up out there. So straight through the heart. Another one for the Regal. I was busy editing upstairs, and I looked out the window and I saw a pigeon roosting in the tree. So I'll pop on the GoPro and attach the camera to the rifle. The camera's not lined up on the point of aim for the point of impact of the pellet, so that's what I do in the shed now. I have to line it up so it all squares up nicely. Press record now, and that's the view from the camera in the top right hand corner. There's the pigeon there. Didn't line it up perfectly, I should have zoomed out a little bit, but the pigeon drops nicely with a clean neck shot at about 4 yards. There it is, dead on the floor. Here's the view from the GoPro. I have got permission to shoot on the next door neighbour's ground, so that's okay, even if the pellet does travel into their tree, which technically is on their land. The GoPro goes into slow motion here. You can see the pigeon fall into the floor. Doesn't get any cleaner than that, not even a flap. A similar situation arises here with the pigeon in pretty much the same position as the last one. So the GoPro goes on again. I've sped this bit up as you've already seen something pretty much the same as it was already. Fortunately, you can't really see it, but the pigeon does get hit hard, gets hit with a heart shot, and goes into the next door neighbour's garden, which again is fine. There you can see it in slow motion coming from the tree. It's gone down. Here it is then. Good chest shot there. The reason for this is it's protecting all the vegetables. Well, here's the pigeon then, shot with the Daystate Regal. I took this shot with a heart shot just in there. That's where I aimed. And one of the reasons I did this is because although I had a solid backstop being the centre of the tree, sometimes the pellet can get deflected, and because we are now in an urban area, I didn't want the pellet going into someone else's property. So I went for a heart shot because with the 2.2 the pellet isn't likely to come out of the other side. That was the reason for that. It dropped cleanly, the pellet didn't come out the other side, but even if it did, it's 99% sure that it would have hit the centre of the tree. So another good kill for the Daystate. Really enjoying using this rifle. Ooh. Took the feathers off him, 67 yards. Man, that's one lucky pigeon.